Hello and welcome to tutorial Spring Boot Quick Start. First we need to know what is Spring. There are two words, Spring and Boot. So Spring framework for writing enterprise Java application, and Boot is bootstrap a Spring application from the scratch. And here we have the official definition for the Spring Boot. It's to make it easy to create a standalone production-grade Spring-based applications that you can just run. There are many of key elements here. Creating Spring Boot application, based application Spring, and create for as standalone, and create production grade, which means deploy to production. So with Spring, there is many steps to configure your application for running. And for this reason, Spring Boot coming for resolve all the problem for running application. But first, we need to know what is Spring. So Spring is application framework. Its origin concept of dependency injection. And with the framework Spring, we can build Java application and come to resolve all the problem for transactional service. So Spring provides for us a service for building enterprise application, because for example I need to connect with the database, so Spring give for us all the planning for connecting with the database. So for our work we need to focus only on building business service, and Spring handle the rest. And Spring give the infrastructure support, connection database, security. But there is many problem with Spring. So we have here huge framework, which means so for building application there are different ways that Spring has support for all these different ways. I have this configuration with this combination and I need to build this particular thing. So Spring gives a solution for all these things. And we have the multiple setup and configuration steps. Spring, for example, can connect to MongoDB or MySQL, Oracle. So for connecting with this all, there is a lot of configuration, what you want it to do, and there is a lot of setup and configuration steps that you need to do with the Spring. And finally, we have multiple build and deploy steps. So the big problem is Spring here has a lot of compatibility and a lot of flexibility, and we don't have a pathway for you to get to a point where you have a Spring application that is exactly what you want to do. So this is a problem that Spring framework has if you want to start building Spring application. So for this reason, come Spring Boot and give a solution with if we can abstract these steps. So thanks and see you in the next video.